Are there nuts in any of these side dishes? Because I think I'm developing an allergy to nuts.
Oh, so you're allergic to yourself, huh? How soon can you make your own throat swell shut?
Hardy har. Why don't you have some grapes? Because that's what you're like. Seedless grapes. That's right, I've just implied that you're infertile. Those are Olive's 4 eyes. 4 eyes. That is so cliche. And yet it cuts like a freshly sharpened knife. Kip is heartless. He is like a heat-seeking missile straight for my Achilles heel.
He called you 4 eyes?
Yes. You brought up a lot of emotions for me, you know. I haven't been called that since graduate school.
Well, good morning, Miss Casey.
Good morning, Mr. Schmidtlein.
Yes, I trust you'll be attending my Respect in the Workplace seminar.
I wouldn't miss it.
No, you wouldn't, because it's mandatory. Quick question, Miss Casey. Those two, Ms. Platt and Mr. Kronsky, are they what you would call paramours?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I think you do, Miss Casey. Paramours, beloveds, exclusivists.
Oh, boyfriend, girlfriend. No. They're just friends.
Ah, good. Because I've recently been given the green light to revive an old company policy that puts a stop to inter-office relationships. Bad for productivity.
But wait a minute, I'm going out with a big question for you. If someone was in one of these relationships, what would you do to them?
Split them up. Ship them off to another floor, another city. There are a lot of arrows in my quiver.
Well, I'll keep my eyes open.
None will be more open than mine, Miss Casey.
20 grams of sugar. I'll be fine without my broom.
Yeah?
Yeah, what?
Oh. My God. Well, who's the 4 eyes now, Mr. Magoo? That is some serious eyewear. What, are you going to weld something?
Knock it off, okay? I just lost my contact lens down the sink this morning.
Well, you got your scuba goggles on. Why don't you just dive down the drain and fish it out?
Okay. You want to play this game? Take your best shot. Let's go.
Okay, good, because I'm in the zone. I'm in the groove. I need time. Because the first 2 zingers I already hit you with were sort of off the internet.
Claude, look what the florist made me do.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah. You think your boss is going to like them?
I think that he's going to give them to his assistant. Ooh. And I also think that's what we're going to tell Schmidtlein. He is on a rampage about office romance.
Oh, well, we'll just have to be discreet until he moves on to some other burning issue, like communism.
You know, I did have a cat named Chairman Meow. Anyway, just as well, instead of focusing on me, you should be focusing on your big segment for tonight's broadcast.
It's not that big a deal.
It's the lead-off segment. It's the first thing people see. It is so big.
Not so big.
It's huge. Come on. It's make or break. No, I'm sorry. Forget I said that. It's do or die. Okay. I'll shut up now.
All right, I'll see you later.
Okay. Don't be nervous.
I'm not.
Liar.
Communist.
Remember, we are not going out.
I don't even know who you are.
Okay, you're all set. Listen, just wrap it up by 11:30. It's teriyaki chicken today, and it's going to be like Beatlemania.
Hello and welcome to the Respect in the Workplace seminar. Respect is a two-way street with an on-ramp that leads to Dignity Avenue.
You have a healthy glow today.
Thank you. It's a sunless tan, and it doesn't stop here.
Nooner, Midtown Marquee.
Now, to dramatize the proper and improper way to interact with the opposite sex, I am going to need some actors. Is Brad Pitt in the house? All right, better yet, Miss Casey, Miss Platt, and...
I told you we should have sat in the back row. Hey, if we're in it, we don't have to watch it.
This thing is endless.
And Mr. Minari.
Me? Oh, what an honor.
You big lucky.
Script. Now, Mr. Minari will be performing with Miss Casey, and I with Miss Platt, because we have chemistry. All right. Actors line up. Now, first, Mr. Minari will be portraying a professional who knows how to behave in the workplace. Say hello to good Gary.
Morning. Susie, mind if I make some copies?
Go right ahead. Gary.
Yes, two professionals communicating. All right, nobody's hurt. No one's suing.
No one's listening.
And now, Bad Gary. Hey, Susie. Mind if I make some copies? Of your bottom?
I'm going to report you to Human Resources using Form 345-B. You'll lose everything just because of a stupid comment. Gary.
Yeah? Huh? Yes. Yes. Well done, Miss Platt. And there you have it. Inappropriate, dangerous, unproductive, exciting.
Are we done?
Yes. Yes. It's over.
Hey, Mr. Schmidtline. I kind of feel like you complimented all the other performers in the show and not me. I don't know. Am I just being paranoid?
No.
Kip, Bad Gary got me thinking. If things didn't work out between Lydia and me, do you think she'd try to take me for all I got?
Lydia is a mature professional who entered into the relationship willingly. Yeah, I think she would.
Oh, hey, look. They found a use for the Hubble telescope. And you're wearing it. I mean, them. Have you had enough?
My turn.
Well, that's not very witty. Okay, give him back. Kip. Kip. Kip.
You freak, you bit me.
What are you going to do about it?
Snap.
I just broke your skin. You broke my heart.
Ramona, this morning, did you notice that Mr. Schmidtline was a little attracted to you?
A little.
Crazy idea. What if you were to go on a date? Just one date with him. And then I'm thinking he would have so much fun that he'd forget this whole no dating policy and then problem solved.
So you're suggesting I go on a miserable dinner with a skinny, bald-headed man just so you and other GNB employees can date whoever they want?
Yes.
I think that could work. But you're coming with me.
Mitch and I double with you and Mr. Schmidtline. Well, we've never doubled before. I guess that could be fun. Where do you think that we should go?
Fondue. I don't care where, it's what I want.
Want to talk to me?
Get in here and squat.
Excuse me?
Get down. I don't want anybody to see you.
I'm sorry, are we playing capture the flag or?
Look, you did a good job with the microphone at Gary's sex seminar this morning. I need to secretly record a binding legal statement from a certain lady.
You realize what you're suggesting is against the law.
Look, you're the cafeteria manager, and I called you for audio help. If I wanted legal advice, I would have called somebody in housekeeping.
What's in it for me?
Help you out of that squat.
Thank you.
Ramona? Oh, Miss Casey.
I just wanted to tell you that I thought you were very convincing up there on stage today. And you were right. I mean, there's no mistaking the chemistry that you and Ramona obviously have.
What are you implying? That Miss Platt and I have something going on? Something wonderful? Well, it can never happen, because we work for the same company.
Right. No, of course. It's just really a shame, because I can really picture you two together.
You can't? You shouldn't. It'll drive you crazy.
How about this? How about if a group of us go out? You know, you, Ramona, me, and say, I don't know, Mitch Calgrove? I mean, then it would just be an innocent dinner with friends.
Oh, Miss Casey, you may have found a loophole, though. Yes, instead of a date, a group of fun-loving people out on the town, not knowing what the night will bring.
Is that a yes?
Does the janitorial staff steal? Thank you, Miss Casey. For someone so tightly wound, you can be quite sweet.
Well, I'll try to loosen up for the date. The innocent dinner with friends.
Yeah.
Look at her. Beautiful, poised, and potentially litigious. Never worn a wire before. I feel so Italian.
I'll be right here. Listening and recording.
It's a nice work camouflaging the equipment with hoagies.
Actually, I'm camouflaging the hoagies with the equipment. Okay. Let's get a sound check.
Test, test, test. I'm better than all the rest.
Okay. Get out there. Hey, don't be nervous. You start sweating with that thing on, you'll fry your manhood.
Not that again. Lydia Weston, am I, Jeb Denton, correct in saying that our relationship is based on mutual trust and consent?
Except when you tie me up.
Have I ever used my position as on-air talent to force you to engage in romantic activity?
Not yet. But I still have a half hour left on my lunch break.
Ooh. Someone got all riled up from that strange man seminar. I like it.
I like it too. Very much.
Let's consensually retire to my office.
Good idea, Mr. Schmidtline.
Yeah, who knew Long Island City was so nice?
I love fondue. The bread and cheese are good, and the beef dipped in hot oil is delicious. But wait until you get to the chocolate.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah, so, Mr. Schmidtline, how long have you been at GNB?
Including today, 18 years. More wine, Ramona?
Oh, fill her up, Schmidtline.
Please. Call me by my first name.
And that would be?
Gene. Like in Eugene. But it's not Eugene. It's Gene. Like in Gene Kelly. Do you dance, Ramona? Because you carry yourself like a dancer.
I do all right.
Did anybody see Mitch's segment on the news? I thought it was very, very good.
Thanks.
You cut back and forth really fast. That's what you want on the news, that MTV feel.
Well, not when you're doing a feature on abuse in nursing homes, but I may have gotten a little nervous and overdone my editing.
I kept telling you not to be nervous.
Yeah, I know, and originally I wasn't nervous, but your almost constant concern and enthusiasm sort of crippled me.
I guess I was just too supportive.
Let's drop it.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, that was an uncomfortable lover's spat, huh? Why don't we end this charade? This is no dinner with friends. We all know that it's a double date. Double rendezvous. Which means that you two have a problem. Because you two are GNB employees.
Well, then you and Ramona have the same problem.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Because I quit GNB today.
What?
You still paying.
Of course. And why did I quit? So that I would be free to explore my burgeoning relationship with Ramona.
Okay, we're gonna need some more wine.
Good idea. I don't have anywhere to be in the morning. Yeah. But you two do.
Before you say anything, these are my backups, okay? When I first moved to New York, I did some modeling for Montgomery Ward, and they let me keep the frames. Now that those are broken, I have to wear these.
You filed a respect in the workplace complaint, didn't you?
You bet I did. And I hope I taught you something about not making fun of people who wear glasses.
You did.
Good.
And I think you're about to learn something about biting on the job.
What? You filed a complaint? Then I'm suspended for the day.
Yeah, well, so am I, you rabid little twit.
You're a big, stupid ass. Well, you want to go to the movies?
Mind if I go by my apartment, change my shirt first?
I don't know. The last time I was suspended for biting was graduate school. Hey.
So, I guess last night made something pretty clear.
Yeah. Don't give Schmidtline 3 glasses of wine and a mini pitchfork.
No, I think that Schmidtline has a point. You know, working together is affecting our relationship and our work.
Well, I know it does add pressure.
Yeah, and I have to look good every day.
Claude, I don't care. I mean, I know sometimes it's awkward and uncomfortable, but I think it's worth it.
Oh, God. That is exactly the good version of what I imagined you'd say when I went through all the endless variations of imagining what you would say.
Good. Because here's what I imagine.
Not at work.
Well, why not? Gene quit. The wheels are off, baby.
Hey, Ramona, did you get home okay last night?
Mm-hmm. Gene drove me home this morning. No, you didn't. Girl, I've never had a man quit his job for me. You gotta encourage that kind of commitment.
What are you two, like you're dating now?
I wouldn't call it dating so much as sleeping together until he runs out of money.